Hi.
Hello?
So today I'm going to use some script because we're going to work on your musculoskeletal system, and we're going to check your strength as well. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to feel. You can turn to the side so we can turn this way towards me. Thank you. So we're going to feel your temporal mandibular joint. And I'm going to feel right here, and I'm going to have you open and close. Can you hold on to this for me? Open and close your mouth. Okay, and close. Good. I'm going to have you extend it, protrude it, bring it back, in. Great. Side to side. Yeah. Side. Great. And so with the TMJ, the mouth. Open to close. There was no clicking or popping noted. Was there any pain or tenderness with any of that? Okay, great. So next we're going to move to your neck, and we're going to palpate the back of your neck. So I'm going to, first I'm going to feel your back, look at it. I'm going to have you stand up for me. I'm going to have you come over here so we can see you in the camera. Sorry.
You want to just try to do this?
Hold on. So, alright, I want you to move this way. Great. So, I want you to rotate your neck. I want you to bring your chin to your chest. I want you to bring it up straight. I'm going to have you hyper flex it. Great. And bring it back to normal. I'm going to have you go from your ear to your side to side. Any tenderness or pain? This is equal. That's good. And then I'm going to have you rotate left to right. Great. Now I'm going to feel for strength. I'm going to have you push on my hand this way. Push. Great. And push this way. Great. I'm going to have you push on my hand and pull back. Great. All right. You have nice strength in your neck. We didn't have any pain with palpation. You have full range of motion of your neck with +5 strength. So next we're going to feel and look at the spine. So if I turn you around this way, maybe you can see that his spine doesn't concave too much and doesn't have that S, but it does go out when he does have that lumbar curvature to him, but it doesn't go out as much. It's more straight, and he doesn't have a big curve here. So a little bit different, but the findings are normal. I'm going to have you turn here and bend out your hips, bend forward, lean, touch forward, great. And your spine is nice and straight. There's no deformities noted. Great, you're doing good. All right, stand up straight, and then I'm going to have you flex your back. That's hyperextension. Great. And stand up straight for me. Wonderful. Now I'm going to have you turn right here and have your hands by your side. I want to look at your shoulders. They look, pretty good. Any tenderness with palpation?
No.
I would palpate both sides. I want you to lift your hand up for me. Great, and down. And I want you to bring it out. Wonderful. And I want you to bring it across your body with abduction and bring it out again. And I would do both sides. You have nice range of motion. I want you to push down on my hand and then a push up. Great. And you have +5 strength. So I do that for both sides. I also want you to put your hands out with your palms up, please. And I want you to put your hands down with your palms down. Great. Those are your shoulder, more range of motion for your shoulders. Next I'm going to move down to your elbows. And I'm going to feel your elbow. There's no tenderness with palpation. I'll feel the ulnar nerve. And I want you to bend up your arm. Great. And pull back for me. I'll check the strength at the same time. Pull back on my hand. Push forward. Great. And I want you to put your hand down. So this is flexion. I want you to bring your hand back. Great. Extension. This is part of I want you to bring your elbow behind your back like this. And then I want you to bring your elbow behind your head like this. Great. You have full range of motion there. That's your elbow and your shoulder. And you can bring it down and relax it. We would do both sides. Great. You're doing wonderful. Next, we're gonna palpate the wrist, and I would check for any bogginess or swelling. With the wrist, I would palpate. I am going to have you just relax your arm. Great. And I want you to let your wrist down like that, relax it. And I want you to push up against my hand and pull back against my hand. Good, you have nice strength in the wrist. You have any pain or tenderness, no bogginess, no lumps or bumps noted there. Next, I'm going to check your fingers. Do you have any pain or tenderness in any of your joints? No deformities noted. So I'm going to have you make a fist for me, and then I'm going to have you extend it. That's hyperextension. Then relax it just to normal. Great. And I want you to squeeze my 2 fingers. Great. And let go. And I want you to flip over your hand for me and bring over the thumb. Excellent. Make sure I'm not missing anything. So these are adduction, hyperextension, flexion. So we've done everything down to the fingers. And the wrist, I haven't do the fist. That is flexion and open extension of the fingers when you spread them out. So next we move down to hip and check for the range of motion of your hip. So I will need you laying down for that. So I'll pause this video and start it in 1 second. Okay, so now we're checking the hip, and we're gonna do the range of motion of your hip. So right now I'm gonna have you bring this leg all the way up. Great, and down. You got nice range of motion there. I'm going to have you bring your leg out this way. That's abduction. And I want you to bring it in, adduction, and bring it down. We'll do this bilaterally. I'd also want you to, hold on. So next I'm going to do, so I did the range of motion of that. I did adduction, external rotation. So I'm going to have you bring your knee up, and I'm going to have you put it out and up again. I'm going to have you rotate it out. That's adduction, and this is abduction. And you have the left knee hip. That's the abduction of your hip. Bring it all the way across your body. That's adduction, okay? So ab is going out and ad is coming in. So we did that for your knee. We're gonna move down to the ankle. With the ankle, I'm just gonna feel and palpate for any boniness, tendiness, bogginess. Any pain with anything right there? Excellent. So I'm gonna have you bend your ankle in, like turn your foot in if you can. Yeah, and to the other side. Great. And I'm gonna have you foot plantar flexion straight out and dorsiflexion, put your feet up. And I'm gonna have you push, pull up. Great. And push against my hand. Awesome. And that your strength is great in your ankle. And then we're gonna check your toes. So with checking your toes, oops, hold on. All right, sorry about that. We're gonna have you turn your feet in this way, that's eversion, and I'm gonna have you bring your feet out. That's inversion. You're gonna have check for strength by putting your, pushing and pulling, pushing and then pulling up against. Great. 5 plus strength in your feet. We are going to check the strength in your knees. So I'm gonna have you sit up for me, please. And I would have him relax at the side. relax his leg. And I'm going to have him, press up right here. Press up on my hand, please, and press down. Great, that's for strength. And you have 5+ strength in your knees. I would do this both sides. And now the final thing that we're going to check for is the Fallon sign. I'm going to have you put your hands like this for me. And that's to check for carpal tunnel syndrome. I'd have you sit here for about 60 seconds and see if you had any numbness or tingling going on. And the other sign that we do, does that have any pain, tenderness? No? Okay, great. So I let you do that for a minute just to make sure. Otherwise, we give you exercises for carpal tunnel. And the last thing to know about numbness or with carpal tunnel is the Tinel sign. And what we do is I would look at your wrist and I would feel the tendon right here and tap it and see if you had any pain or tingling or tenderness when I did that. Good. Great. And that's it for the musculoskeletal assessment. No.
Yes.